This is Batman. You're watching Kyle Reviewed.
Hey guys, just finished watching Titans Season 2, Episode 10, Fallen. Whoa, what an episode. This was an amazing episode. I really like the Superboy storyline and the crypto storyline. I love having that. I like the use of crypto. I just wish there keeps on being a lot more crypto. Every time a scene like this happens where, it looks like, oh my god, crypto takes it action first type thing. It looks like, yes, we're going to get a cool action scene with crypto takes everyone out and only crypto does some stuff, right? And it's like crypto takes out one guy, two guys maybe, out of the 10 or 20 guys in the room, and that's it, just one guy, and then he's taken out. And it's like, okay, I could see the CGI on crypto is not perfect, it's not there, it doesn't I don't believe a dog is actually doing that. He's not flying enough, so I don't know. I guess the CGI on him is just not really good enough for crypto to have him actually, a full-on scene where crypto just takes out a bunch of guys without anyone else moving a finger or anything like that. And that's something I really would like to see. So this is one of those shows where I really hope that with the Marvel stuff and the Marvel putting in up to like $200 million, something like that, it sounds like $25 million per episode is what they're considering doing for those Marvel Disney Plus shows. Hopefully if this show could get moved to HBO Max when the DC Universe app will all get bolted into HBO Max. Hopefully this one will get there, and then maybe in Season 3 or Season 4 or whatever, they could also do that and give this show a $100 million budget for the 10 episodes or whatever, or at least bump it up. Maybe not $25 million per episode, but maybe $10 million per episode, just enough so they could do full on. Because this show wouldn't need it too much. It just needs to make that crypto CGI 100% better, 100 times better. So if you add a lot more to that, whatever the budget is allocated for this crypto stuff, just trying to double that, making sure it's perfect so that everyone believes that it's actually a dog and he doesn't look like a CGI dog. Because he looks okay for a CGI dog, it's just clearly a CGI dog and doesn't look flawless, It needs to start looking flawless. I want to be able to not tell the difference between when the CGI dog happens and when it's real, actual dog crypto, right? So I'd like to see a bit more of that. I'd like to see that kind of round up, but I'd like to see longer action for crypto instead of just a couple of attacks here and there. I'd like to see a full, long scene of crypto just using his powers, flying around, lasers, all that stuff. That things look really cool, right? So yeah, I'd like to see more of crypto in action. The Nightwing setup storyline, I don't know if I like it. I mean, it's okay. It's not done bad or anything like that. And it being this kind of like this magical spirit thing is like, okay, but I much prefer the comic book origin where Superman tells Dick Grayson about this story that he's heard as when he used to be Robin with Batman hanging around Superman. Superman said this story about these old Firebird and Nightwing, the original characters on superheroes that were on Krypton from before Superman passed away. Superman, before Krypton blew up, right? These kind of mythical things and stuff. So I think that would have been really cool. Maybe they could have been some sort of fictional superhero on Krypton, and we could get some of that from Superman here. Maybe he hears these stories or something. Maybe they could have used Connor as maybe Connor could have had these part of his memory. I just wish they had gone with that route with these old Krypton, these Nightwing heroes on Krypton, right? I think that would have been really, really cool to find a way to do that, interconnect this stuff, because it seems very disconnected from these Batman and Superman. I mean, we have Connor running around the city, destroying everything up, and Superman doesn't find out about this. It's in the newspaper already, so whatever happened, it was really big, and it's probably been, from this episode to the last episode, it's been enough for what Connor did to arrive into print. So it's probably been at least 24 hours since that happened, if not more, maybe 48 hours for it to get into printing it out there, right? For him to see it as they're walking around. So how come Superman Clark Kent, reporter of the Daily Planet, hasn't heard of it by now and then gone, what the hell is this? And just flown around looking for someone with his own powers and maybe somehow be able to find him, right? I think that would make really pretty cool to see that. And when they walked into the alley, I kind of expected something like that. Maybe a blurry version, kind of like how we had Batman in the last episode of last season over and when it was in Dick's mind type thing, like a dark version where we don't see any features or anything like that, so they don't have to actually cast someone as it, and maybe blur it out, kind of like they did for the first season of Supergirl when they had Superman, something like that. I thought we were going to be there and maybe have a heart-to-heart discussion, something like that. But it would be interesting to see that. Maybe we see Garth calls up Bruce Wayne, we have him cast in this show, right? And then he tries to call up Clark, right, on his phone, and Clark wants nothing to do with him, just like in the Young Justice storyline. That's really cool. Show us that, show us that. Show us Bruce on the phone with Clark, and Clark saying no, and then you don't actually have to cast him. You just get the guy who did the voice of Superman, in all the video games and all that stuff, who's been doing it since the animated shows in Superman the Animated Series or Justice League Unlimited, Justice League, and all that stuff. So I think those are the things that they need to do, is grab those actors, have them come back as voice actors to portray Superman or whatever. That's the way you could do that. I mean, you probably don't want to have the Tyler Hoechlin show going on, and then a Superman here and stuff. But show us Superman. That's something I think we need to see. So, although I can't wait to see as to where things go. I love the way things ended. I'm interested to see as to how things kind of go with this whole storyline of Dick Grayson in the prison and stuff. I really would like to see as to how long is it going to take for Bruce Wayne to find out about this. I feel like he'd know about this. He'd find out about this very fast. What's taking them so long? And also, if Gar's trying to call Bruce, if we haven't seen him call Bruce, we haven't even seen him call Bruce. He says he's going to, but he feels like he doesn't want to, which makes sense. He could be scared of Bruce Wayne's reaction and stuff, but it's, he should be able to answer. And if Bruce Wayne should never go to dial tone or anything like that, because Alfred should get it, right? It should be on Alfred's phone. So if we don't hear Bruce answer, we should hear Alfred answer. That should be something we should see. So all in all, I can't wait to see as to where things go. I love how things ended with, also we had that storyline with Raven and stuff, and her powers going crazy, acting out on its own type thing, and Donna kind of trying to find her and all that stuff. That was really fun to play with too. So I definitely can't wait to see as to where things go with that storyline there. So let me know what you think, guys, about all this in the comments below. What's your favorite part of the episode? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Hi, this is Kevin Conroy, talking to you from the library of Wayne Manor. You may know me as Batman. I just want you to know that you're watching Kyle Reviewed. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.